My name is Luke Huddleston, and today I'll be covering Coca-Cola Bottling Company Consolidated. I'll be talking about just a portion of this project, covering the background information, the SWOT analysis, and the financial analysis. So to start off with some background information. Coca-Cola Bottling was founded in 1902 and currently owns 68 different bottling facilities. These facilities offer 1,007 different beverage products, and in the past 12 years, they've tripled their product offerings. When Coca-Cola was founded, they secured an agreement with them to bottle and sell their beverages forever, and they are currently expanding and continuing to acquire more bottlers so that they can cover more regions of America. The SWOT analysis. Some strengths of CCBCC. They have immediate brand recognition. Coca-Cola is one of the most widely recognized brands on earth, and they have a massive product variety. This allows them to offer quite a bit of different things for their retailers. They could offer almost anything that a retailer could desire. They have clearly defined operating areas, so this reduces overlap between the bottlers and allows them to maximize revenue within a defined area. They also only have to mix pre-purchased ingredients into beverages. This keeps them from having to manufacture syrups or powders and can keep their operating costs low by just acquiring this and then turning it into a beverage and bottling it, then distributing it. Some weaknesses. So even though tripling product offerings has allowed them to service more retailers, this has also significantly raised their operating costs. They also have strictly defined operating areas, which could potentially stagnate revenues for individual facilities. This is because once they have serviced the maximum number of retailers in an area, unless a new retailer comes in and desires to purchase from them, they're not going to be able to service anyone outside their area. So they could reach a pinnacle revenue point and not make any more. They also have a heavy reliance on aluminum cans, so a trade war like the one we're in right now could significantly affect the price of bottling. Some opportunities. So they have a new machine that allows consumers to mix and make their own sodas. This is called the Freestyle machine. Data from this machine could be used by the company to understand what consumers desire most and potentially come up with new soda ideas. They also have increased revenue, or they could increase revenue, from balanced pricing on canned beverages. So they're going to have to raise the prices of aluminum canned beverages because of the trade war that's going on to continue to make a profit. Consumers expect this, so if they can balance the price just right, they could potentially increase their revenue. If they price it too high, then sales could go down and they could make diminishing returns and potentially make less. But if they can find a perfect balance, they could sell the same amount and still make more revenue than they were making before. They could overcome this potentially by offering more glass or plastic bottle products and keeping the prices the same, since glass and plastic are not increasing. A few threats. There's an intense rivalry with Pepsi. This could cause some strategic mistakes if they intend to outcompete them. We're also currently in a trade war with China, like I mentioned earlier, so this is going to increase the prices of canned beverages. And if they swap over to glass or plastic bottles, which aren't as easily recycled or are contributing to a lot of pollution, then this could damage their image in the public eye. If they drive up the sales price as well, then they could potentially sell less product as consumers will not desire to buy as much, and this could reduce their profit margins. The financial analysis. So their numbers haven't fluctuated too much over the years, but particularly in 2016, they had acquired new bottlers, and this has caused their return on assets, equity, operating margin, gross profit margin, and net profit margin to decrease. However, you can see as these new beverage bottlers start to make profits and generate return on the investment, the numbers increase in 2017. Thank you for listening to my presentation today.